it's Dwayne Pinnell with Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV. We're in the beautiful Belton, Missouri. That's in the south of Kansas City, and we're here today to show you a 2021 Newmar Dutch Star. The floor plan is the 4020. This coach is a little bit over 40 foot, almost 41 foot, and it's really nice. It's a 2021. It is used and has just less than 6,000 miles. So I hope you enjoy the walk around. If you have any questions after that, I'm going to give you my contact information, and you can reach out to me regarding this coach or any of the inventory we have here in Belton, and I would be happy to help you in any way that I possibly can. Anyway, come on, let's walk around. First of all, on the outside, of course, we have the keyless entry that's illuminated at night. You can turn the light on here, and then you've got the key code, so you can set it up to the digits that actually work for you so that you can remember what those are for entry into the coach. You can also set that up so you can unlock just this entry door, or you can unlock the entry door and all the storage bays from just this keypad. You do have a doorbell at the very bottom of it as well. And as we walk on back, you've got the nice big Alcoa aluminum wheels here on the coach. It's the 315/80 R225 22.5 tires. And as we move on back, I'll tell you that this coach has two ways that you can fill the fuel tank. You can fill it from the driver's side, where there's a port to do that, which is of course where you would pay for the fuel. And then on this side is you can use as a satellite area for filling the coach and fill it twice as fast. In the first bay here, as you'll see, we do have the Dometic refrigerator freezer, and you can use that as a refrigerator or a freezer. It is on the slide out tray, makes it very convenient to pull out. Maybe if you were going to tailgate, you have easy access for your guests to beverages inside of there, so they don't have to run in and out of the coach, but really a nice feature to have in this coach. The next bay, we have a full pass-through all the way from one side to the other, and you can access this storage tray on the end here and pull it out very easily toward you. It'll do exactly the same thing on the opposite side, and just put it back in. It locks in place. You're able to close the door. Plenty of storage here in what I call the basement area, or in the bays. This is another storage tray that actually will slide out. This does not go all the way through. It just goes halfway through, but as you can see, it's much wider than the first one I just showed you. So plenty of room to store items in the basement area, be it chairs, be it diesel exhaust fluid, which sometimes people like to carry around in the jug, so you have those. And just makes it really nice to access everything. Being a 4020, we do have the booth dinette on the passenger side, and so they don't have a place to hide that TV box up higher on the slide. So in this case, the TV has been brought down to one of the storage bays here, as you see. Makes it very nice for lawn chair height, so you can watch the TV. It does pull out and it does swivel either way, which makes it easy for viewing. And it is covered by the awning above that you see up here on the top of the coach. As I do point out, I'll point out the windows here before we move on back. It does have a window awning for the two windows in both the kitchen area and in the living room area there. So that's a powered awning. You push a button and it'll come out, and you can retract it the same. At the roof, you see the roof rail here. It mimics what it looks like on the other side, but these are actually functional in that they are Girard awnings that deploy from the roof of the coach, and they are two different separate awnings. You have a broken part right here where you can see the awning in the front, the awning in the rear. Those have LED lights underneath them, and the awning does deploy out and then down. So even the sun in this position gives you a shaded patio out here on the side of the coach. Makes it nice on beautiful days like we have here in Kansas City to enjoy the fresh air and the outdoors. You have a steerable tag axle. This is on the Freightliner chassis. So you're going to have a 12-degree turn with the tag axle with the wheel cut in front. And in this small bay right here is the DEF tank. Now the DEF tank, just like the fuel tank, can be filled from either side. You can fill it from the tank right here using the jugs I mentioned that you might want to carry along, or you can do it at mini pumps at Pilots, Loves, any of those major truck stops. And then there is again a port on the driver's side whereby you can access and fill the same DEF tank from that side as well. Here are the chassis batteries and the chassis disconnect. You do have 2 batteries here for the chassis, and those will operate everything regarding the engine, chassis and everything, starting the coach, whatnot. And moving on around the exhaust for the coach. Now the Dutch Star has a 450 horsepower Cummins engine, and it does have an Allison 6-speed transmission. You see we're on the Freightliner custom chassis, and we have the 450 XCR power on this coach. Cameras, one very high on the coach and a camera just down lower as well. So from inside you can see an upper view, so you can see far behind you for backing up and everything, but also you can zoom in on closer to your tow vehicle if you're towing something, so you can see what's going on right here closer to the coach. You have nice LED lit lights, rear lights and backup lights on the coach. And of course you get the audible signal when you are in reverse in the coach, so it lets people behind you know that it is coming backward. Moving on around to the driver's side of the coach, as you can see we do have a side radiator here, which is a great feature. You don't have to have a radiator in the rear like many of the lower level model coaches, whereby if you had to have any engine work done, that radiator would have to be removed first before they could access the engine. Not in this case, because we have the radiator on the side. This vent is for the dryer, which it has a stacked washer dryer. We'll see that when we enter the coach. And here is the port for filling that DEF tank. Again, right here in the coach, you see it identified by the blue cap, which would be the diesel exhaust fluid. As we move up, Newmar puts a nice storage area for your waste hose. If you have a gravity hose and you want to store it outside the water bay, this is a great place to do that. Keeps everything in there more clean and tidy. And then we do have the water bay. Now this exhaust here is for the Oasis system. So it's going to have the hydronic heat in the coach, and it's going to give you continuous hot water utilizing that technology. We have a retractable water hose. Just the push of a button, it'll retract it. It's a manual pull out. A full coach water filter here, so everything is filtered coming from city water into the coach whenever it enters. And then you have nicely appointed tags here which indicate what the different valves are underneath here. Your sewage rinse also on the coach. You have the tank fill on the coach where you can put city water in. You have low point drain if you're getting ready to do any winterization, and nice stainless steel faucets here for your outdoor shower. 50 amp shore cord, and it's going to be 50 feet in length. You have the nice little cutout so the cable for the shore cord can be tucked in there. You can still close your doors, and it tidies everything up very nicely. You have a whole coach surge protector just here and a transfer switch, which is very nice, gives some peace of mind. So if you do have a power surge, you're not likely to fry the appliances, the TVs, and everything that are inside the coach. Here's the Oasis that I mentioned. So your hydronic water and your heat resource is this unit right here. It can run off of diesel fuel, and you also have an electrical side of that where you can plug into electric. And as we go farther here, we see that this is the storage bay from the other side, the full pass-through. This is access to it from the driver's side of the vehicle. And we have 8 batteries on a slide tray. Makes it easy to maintenance those batteries or change them. You can slide the tray out and easily install those or remove those, whatever the case may be. And then the fuel fill on the driver's side. Again, fills to the same tank as what I showed you on the passenger side. And again, as most places, this would be the side that you would pay at the pumps and start the process. Then you can walk around the other side and start that satellite pump on the passenger side. Here are a lot of course, you see the fire extinguisher here. You have some different fuses here on the side. These would be extra fuses that you can carry along, a nice tidy place to put those. You do have the door release for the front to expose the front of the coach. And then this is the generator exhaust. Now this has an 8.0 Cummins generator on it. Side view cameras, so you're going to get a view of the coach down to the driver's side or the passenger side, whichever side that you would turn the blinker on, you're going to get a view right down the coach, so it makes it easier to change lanes and to see what might be in the way before you do that safely. Your mirrors, the bottom mirror here is going to be manual, and you can see down low on the coach all the way from the front to the back. And then the upper mirror is something that is going to be powered from the inside at the driver's area, where you can change the mirror setting just in the panel to the left-hand side of the driver. You have nice headlights on the front. They're going to be LEDs, marker lights and everything along the coach, and a front camera as well as the rear camera, so that we do have a 360-degree view on this coach all the way around where you can get visibility. I did pull the hood latch so we can open this up, and this coach is also equipped with a water spigot from the generator, so if you need to get hot water directly through that generator, you can wash the bugs off the front windshield. And this is, as I said, an 8.0 Cummins generator. Just close this hood up and we'll be moving to the inside, and I'll show you around in there. Okay, we're inside now, and it's a little bit quieter as there's not so much road noise and wind noise, but boy, we're thankful for the sunshine out here today. So the model on this coach, again, it's a Dutch Star 4020, and the stock number on the vehicle is 17U220042. That is our stock number, so if you want to call me and reference which coach you're calling about, that would be the number to use. As I said, the coach has just a little less than 6,000 miles. It is a 2021, and it's got all the great features that the Dutch Star offers. This has the Glacier glazed maple high gloss cabinets. There is a choice of high gloss or the matte finish, and this happens to be the high gloss throughout the coach. And we're looking at the Norfolk decor. I should have mentioned that outside, and you can review the video, but outside we did some special colors on the exterior of this coach. So those wouldn't have been any of the options that Newmar would have offered. We would have picked the colors on the exterior of this coach as indicated to what they are right now. So as I stand here in the cockpit area, both of these captain's chairs, like most Class A diesel coaches, will turn around toward the rear. So you do have plenty of space for having guests over and communicating. And we have the 360-degree camera, again, that's going to show in the dash. And you have the side cameras, which when your blinker's on left or right, it's going to show down that side of the coach specifically. So it makes it a little safer to change lanes when you need to or want to, if there's road construction for any reason there might be. On my right here and the left of the camera, this is the theater seating option. We have the lighted cup holders here, and these are powered out and in, and they are very, very, very comfortable. It has a lot of storage between the two seats, and you'll see we've got a bunch of remotes, and there's a tray inside also for much deeper storage. So for some larger items, maybe blankets or something like that, so you can cover up while you're in the coach watching a movie in the nice televated TV here. This sofa turns into a queen-size bed as well, and this has got a memory foam mattress. I looked at it earlier, and it is a sleeper sofa. So it actually has the frame that comes out, lands on the legs, and then it flips over to expose the full queen-size bed. That is, again, a memory foam. Nice, beautiful cabinets all the way across the passenger side and on the driver's side. You have all the upper cabinets that are nicely hinged. Keeps them open so they're not just falling down on you when you're trying to see what's inside them or loading or unloading them. Both sides do have the Bose Sound Bar here. So great great music throughout the coach. Whenever you want to play music or whatever programming you're watching, you get great sounds from there as well. We have the nice accent lights in the columns on the driver passenger side, nice backlit. And then the multiplex lighting system. As you can see, I do have the lights on. They're indicated by the green lights, and those that are not on are not illuminated. We have heated tile floors in the coach, and those are heated at different zones, or the switch for each of the different zones are in different areas of the coach pertinent to the zone that you're in. Stepping on back into the kitchen area, we have the solid surface countertop. Nice sinks, a shallow sink on the right, and then deeper with solid surface material on the left. And then great cabinetry with the side swinging doors. A couple of drawers for scrubby brushes or things that you would use at the sink. This would be one of the vents for your Oasis system to provide the heat in the coach, which is that hydronic heat, and then very nice drawers that are easy open, and there's a little bit more paint. If there's a paint touch-up necessary outside, we have that here. As you saw, the remote's already there. This has the induction cooktop with the cutting boards on the opposite side, again, of the solid surface insert here to cover that up. So you've got great counter space. We do have manual shades in the coach, but you have this nice, great kitchen window for some natural lighting that comes in from the outside. And these two windows actually can be vented. So if you want to use the fantastic fan above me to draw in some of that fresh air on a day like today, would be a great day to do that. You can certainly do so. Convection microwave oven, equipped with a dishwasher here. Many people, that's a 50-50 I call it. 50% of the people like a dishwasher. There's 50% that don't because they want the storage space there. And then a nice pull-out drawer also for your utensils, silverware, anything you use in this space. And as I alluded to earlier, because of the TV placement outside, we have the booth dinette here on the passenger side, which means that they don't have a place to put the box for the TV up on the slide. That's why the TV's down lower here. We have the solid surface tabletop here that can be pulled out, and it does have a leg that drops down to provide support out here, a couple of leaves that drop in here, and then you have the nice booth dinette, and there are a couple of chairs as well that you can put either side of the table here to create sitting space for about 6 people. So you can entertain very nicely in this coach. And as we go back, great, I call it the smoke finished mirror. So you got a full length mirror if you're going to go out on the town or something like that. You want to see how you look, you can do that from this mirror right here. And a nice residential refrigerator. This is an all electric coach, so there's no LP propane on board. So you don't have to worry about that fuel filling it up or the danger of explosion caused by that. Side by side, great full swinging open doors with your freezer below. Nice freezer space below the upper tray, and then a tray for your ice to drop in. It does have the ice maker, and you do have water dispensing from the door. We have nice pantry space, just one little push of those drawers and then they fully extend, and all of these drawers are fully adjustable up and down. You've got a lot of different settings with the holes that Newmar has already put in place here so that you can easily move those as you need them for the items that you take along. This is a thermostat. A lot of people ask what this is. Has to do with the heating cooling system. That's your little thermostat. And then the half bath, which of course is what one would use while going down the road. Very easy access. The door opens such that one can get in very, very easily and then close it behind it. A lot of space in there, nice space for a half bath. You've got the electric toilet flush and great cabinetry continued there with a vessel bowl sink on the top of the counter. And moving back to the bedroom, first of all, we have these nice privacy doors. It is glass, so you've got some nice light coming in from all areas of the coach, but provides privacy with that frosted glass. One can't see true images inside. And then more storage for hanging on either side of the TV. Large TV here with high def, the continued solid surface countertop, and then 6 drawers below. So for those folded items that you take along, great place to put those. Again, we've got lighted columns backlit for accent lighting, and then accent lighting in the ceiling as well. The filters for the AC are going to be here. These panels drop very easily. Take out the filters, you can wash them, dry them off, put them back in place. Again, a real easy process to do. On either side of the bed, we have USBs as well as electrical outlets here, and then a place for more storage down below in each of the cabinets. And this is a memory foam mattress. Very, very nice quality. Storage above the headboard here. And these also have the ports whereby if someone uses a CPAP machine, the machine can go in to the storage space above. The mask can go through the little port and drop down. You don't have to have big, huge side tables because it's not necessary to have the machine there in this scenario. Newmar thought about that a couple of years ago, and it's a great find that they had. Another large mirror here. And then moving on back into the bathroom area, we'll have a step up. And I'll point out to you that as we've walked through the Dutch Star, again 2021, Newmar stopped putting carpet in the Dutch Star in 2019. So they have been without carpet in all of the living space since 2019. They also in 2019 put in this design of the ceiling. It's an arched ceiling, so you have 6 inches of additional head space from what it used to be with the flat ceiling before. LED lighting throughout, and this coach has two 15,000 BTU ACs on top that are also heat pumps. I pointed out the dryer vent outside, and you do have the washer and dryer, 2 units, stacked units here, both the Splendide. And they're vented because a little bit of heat can build up in that cabinet. They want a place to release that. And then continued wardrobe space for longer hanging items, long dresses, anything like that to the left, and then shirts and whatnot on the right. Plenty of place for shoes below, shoes on the top here, and then a nice safe in the closet at the back of the closet with more drawer space here and here, and then more cabinet space below also. Great pull-out drawers, great huge vanity here. So a place for lots of items, brushes, hair products, anything that you'd want right there. It does have an electrical outlet, so if there's an electric razor that you carry along, nice place to plug that in. And then great lighting beneath as well. And this floor plan used to be the 4002, and Newmar changed that, and when they changed this shower is when they changed the number of the coach to the 4020, which we're standing in, because this shower now is a square shower or rectangular shower, whereas it used to be a radius shower, a curved shower. So they've made the shower space much bigger. You do have the drop down seat here. The ladies love that so they can shave their legs. And this has the aquamizer as well, so you're not going to waste the water that you have on board if you're going from your fresh tank. You can simply let that recycle until it's warm and hot, frankly, and then turn it on and you've got the nice hot water. Also in 2016, the exit door was incorporated into the rear of the coach here, a great safety feature. So now you have the lower panel that can be pulled off to expose a telescoping ladder. In 2016 they did not think of that yet, and that was not there. It was just one full panel without the break there that you can remove the bottom half. Great swinging door, just simply undo a couple of locks and it will swing wide open, and you don't have to recharge it, reset anything to do that. Just simply close it nicely and then lock it down with those two locks again. Multiplex lighting back here. Again, you have more floor heat for this particular area. And then again, the electric flush. And here, if you're traveling with grandchildren or something like that and they want to stand up a little bit to get to the sink, maybe they're small and tiny and they want to get up to the sink, they can climb up from this little step stool here and get in there. And then you have more drawer space for, I don't know, maybe barrettes, hair things that I certainly don't use, but nice little storage there as well. Trying not to do away with any vacant space whereby you could utilize some storage. Newmar does a great job of putting all that in there. And here's another thing people always mention, is a place to hang a towel. You've got the towel bar here, but you also have a place to hang a robe or maybe a towel right there. So that pretty much concludes the walkthrough today. Again, my name is Dwayne Pinnell. I told you I'd mention my contact information. So my phone number is 816-516-5312, 816-516-5312. And my email is dwayne.pinnell@transwest.com. This coach is a 2021 Newmar Dutch Star 4002, and the stock number is 17U220042. I hope you've enjoyed the walk around. I've enjoyed bringing it to you, and look forward to seeing you in the future. And by the way, we still are looking for used vehicles. If you have something that you're interested in selling to us, reach out to me. I'd like to be the point of person for you. We're looking for coaches or trucks that are 10 years or newer. So we'd like to take those off your hands so we can put a deal together. Again, Dwayne Pinnell, 816-516-5312. Thank you for joining.